picture picture because we're going to be working on some rail stuff based off of a creative world design. Let me see if my coffee is cool enough. Team BS coffee. Num num num. Welcome to the Puka. Okay, so we are on the server here. And this is the creative world version of what we're building. We're actually going to start with stuff up top. So in the creative world, let's go up to the tippy top. And we can start designing the top. Like I already done the very bottom. And then I do the top, build it down. And then there's sort of space in between where you can kind of build different things. So this is the inside here. So we're going to want to make a day. And then get all the way upstairs. How's everybody doing today? Today's Wednesday. I'm going to board gaming tonight. We have a local group that I don't usually make it to, but I'm going to make it a point as one of my New Year's resolutions to go more often. So I guess something we should think about. So I'm going up there to build this thing, but I want to actually have blocks to be able to build this stuff. So we don't need... I won't need any comparators, at least for a while. I'm going to need powered rail. So maybe we should make more powered rail before we get up there. And I need some of this. I won't need slabs. Oh, we can actually just grab this. There we go. That's easier. Okay. So we put that back. And we don't need sticky pistons up there. Actually, we will need sticky pistons. We're gonna need probably 4 plus these. I might actually need more slime blocks, but so we'll just start with 4 sticky pistons. So let's get some of those ready. Get some of our stuff ready for what we're building, because if we look over here, there are sticky pistons behind this. So we're building this top thing first. Or at least the basic structure. I could really, I guess, come back down here after and get the actual like redstone stuff. Like there's gonna be a bunch of other blocks I have to use first, but yeah, picture in picture. Yep. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, very clever. Let's put that away so since we can't use it anyway. So the main thing we're going to need up there, we'll come back for the sticky pistons. We're gonna need to put in a lot of regular blocks before the sticky pistons really come into play. So let's just dump off a bunch of stuff. We'll go ahead and keep these because we'll need those. And everything else should be fine. So let's get a bunch of regular smooth stone. So I don't know how much of this I really mine. Probably not enough. We'll see. I might have to go grab some from another location if I run out. It's promising. It's quite a few. Okay, I think we're okay. Alright, so let's go up top. Let's make a bunch of blocks. Okay, we go up top and then we can start building the structure. I have to decide what games I'm going to bring to the board gaming group. I have a bunch of new ones, but I'll probably take one that at least I've played before. So that way if I'm teaching new people, then I will have an idea of how it goes. I have a couple that I like to play, but there's not really enough time to play it. So we'll see. Okay, so this is the side. So this is going to match this here, and I think we've determined that. Or I'm sorry, the ladder's over here. Yeah, so it's right there. And so I think that actually matches this, which helps because we don't have to try and thinking about mirroring it and stuff. So that matches there. So we want to decide where the top of the floor is. The entrance is going to be on this side. So I'm kind of thinking I might remove some of this hill just so that it's not quite sticking out as much. So we might remove that part, and then this will be where the top of the main floor is. So I'm not taking it off a whole lot, but just a little bit. So we can go ahead and get this on the bar. How long are the board gaming group meetings? So it's from 6 to like 10 or 11. So I mean, that's a decent amount of time, but not everybody that is there is going to stay there the whole time or show up at the exact same time as everybody else. So I guess this part here, we don't have to worry about as much. So let's kind of sculpt that a little bit like that. And we might make this be dirt. Just so that kind of blends in a little bit better. That's good. Okay, so we'll keep that as is. See if that works. Yeah, so now everybody that's there is going to be there the whole time. So they have to keep that as a factor. So even though some of the games I want to play might actually fit in that time, I'd have to sort of plan ahead and say, here are the people that are going to be there, and do you want to play this game? And then get there right at 6 and start playing it and say they're actually going to be there the whole time. I had a game, Dominant Species, that was a lot of fun that we played at my in-laws, but it ended up taking quite a bit of time to play. So we'll have to make sure we count all this outright to make sure that it's going to go. Yeah. Should be fun. All right. So looking at this design, the walls across go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so that is the walls. 21. Wait, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I said 21. Interesting. Well, I mean, I'm able to put in the wall here, but that means that we actually don't have to go as far over, possibly, as I did. So this will be where the wall is. And then the ground will be in here, although this is actually open on this side to the opening. Thank you for the follow. Roblox stream. I don't know what that means. Roblox. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So let's look over here. So it's actually, the opening here is going to be, for the most part, it's just too wide, and then in the front I have a little bit of extra, but I don't really need to be there. This is Minecraft, yep. Also, thank you for the follow, other person who's inappropriate. Everybody, all my cool things are gonna go away because of people. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Oh yeah, I don't think it's really true. I've been doing this for a while. I think you're wrong. So this is going to go all the way over like this. And then I think we'll go all the way against that wall. So now let's count the side, this side. So including the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 across. It was wrong. Yeah. 13 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. I was counting this wrong. I start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, good. So including this sort of side stuff here, that's going to be that. So I guess I'm 1 extra that direction, I think. I'm going to recount it because that seems unlikely, but maybe. All right. So if you go this way, we'll double check the count. So we're going to include this. This is part of the wall of the thing. So actually you don't need... So we're going to have a block here, and we don't have this, if we're following the same template. Okay, so we'll do, let's count it again, going this direction, just to make sure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, including the wall. I'm in the wrong thing. 21, including the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so we actually went one further this direction than we need to. Let me think about that. So I went one further that direction than I needed to because a lot of this stuff is already based on being against this wall. And here I'd only have to really change the ladder. So I'm gonna go that direction. So we're going to build this so that it goes all the way over to here. And get rid of this. And then we're gonna bring it short to that. I'll keep the ladder in for now. I don't necessarily have to actually fill in this wall. I might later, just so I don't get confused. But for now, we'll keep it as is. Oh. So we're here. That's good. So this wall is going to come in. So then we actually want to shift this over. And go like that. So then this is going to be where the wall is. And it's possible that I counted it twice, but who knows. All right, so there's a 2 wide opening. And then as it gets over here, there's an extra little bit of an opening. There we go. So that is this over here. So let's build in the rest of it. So it looks like 2 in. So lined up with this first thing here. There's a block. Is it lined up with the surface? Yes. Redstone. There's going to be some pistons below that. There's 4 of them. And then over here with this, a couple blocks here. Some blocks along there. Like that. And then we can build in the rest of the floor, lining up with this. I think this will go all the way over. Yeah. And I'll count out how far in the room, because it's actually not going to go all the way over there. So let's count out. So including this wall. Yeah, including the wall. Creative mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So including the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like it's not a lot of space, because there should be stuff behind that. Did I count this out? Didn't I count this out? No. So including the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 all the way across. Oh, I see. This is... okay. So this is also part of the wall. So that will help with my count. Okay, so I said 10 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. have to remember now it's actually getting... Oh, no, I have torches down there. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Do. Okay, and then this wall goes all the way from the thing we have there, and then it's actually going to be a 3 thick wall over here, like so. Let's position ourselves a little bit like that. So this comes all the way over. It's going to be 3 thick, going 2 deep. So this is the back. This is where the opening is going to be. And then this is like this. Like so, I guess. And then this gets filled in. And then this height, or the wall here, is going to be 3 high. 1, 2, oops, there we go. And then it's also 3 high on this. And then what happens here? So this is 1, 2, 3 out from the wall. And then there's going to be some openings over here and there, but we can pop them in afterwards. If only we could just copy and paste this into the world. Then we wouldn't have to worry about it. But we're doing survival, because it's hard. And that goes all the way over to the edge here where we built in this wall. Okay. And then, looking at this. So this is actually open here, but it's going to be filled in. So this continues all the way up to this. And then we have openings here. So every other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's up to 4 passenger carts, and then the engine and caboose. Okay. I forget exactly where we were going to have the entrance. Or is this actually set up with the... Oh, it does have the... Okay. So this is good. So then what we want to do, we have that in place. Probably going to make it day in a second. So that is where the drops come down. And then actually we can build the rest of the ceiling. Oh no, it's all we built really here. For the most part. I guess I'll build in the next little part just so I don't forget. I'll put in dirt as blocks to get around because I know that those are going away. There we go. And then this goes across like this. So this is actually going to be the floor of the next floor up. And then I forget what all happens here, so we'll leave that as is. Let's go ahead and look up here. What's the next thing we want to build? I guess maybe this stuff down here. We could do the rail and the exit part here. So we have, down here we have powered rail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have a regular rail. Oops. Actually, yeah, you're right. I should put these in first. And then we can put these in. And then as it exits, right now here we're just doing, I guess, non-powered rail. Although we could power probably. And then this is also going to go this direction. So one of these. And then we want powered rail, activator rail, which you don't have handy. 2 of these, a regular rail, 2 of these, and then a hole in the ground. How big is our hole? So we have 1, 2, looks like. Okay. So that drops down there. Then we're going to put in some of these coming around that side. We can change some of these to be other blocks later if we want. Like, so it's less of a big huge thing. So it's turning night, so we'll make it day in a second. There you go. So that's where the return line goes down, drops them down. Oops. Okay. So then, that's the exit there. I have to power these guys from down below. There'll be buttons against this wall. And then the entrance, if I keep the same thing, will be 2 over from this is the entrance. So part of it's going to rely on the stairs, how the stairs go in, because I don't actually have stairs built in this example one. So that I might base on the other one. So we'll leave this door possibly here for now. I have to remember to put the door or the second floor on these blueprints, or at least put the stairs in the right spot, just so I remember how far over it needs to be. Okay. So then, next we want to do, drink some coffee. We want to, so there's that. This is going to go away. We'll keep the end part here with our ladder for now. But otherwise, that'll be filled in. And potentially we're going to fill in this whole thing going down, although not really necessary. So we might just leave the ladder where it is, I guess. Okay. So then, let's build some of the stuff up here. So this thing is a little complicated. We should build the bottom line first. That'll be the easiest. So, let's get up top. Get my dirt back. So from up here, so this is lined up with that part there. So we're going to have a block here, and then it's going to go over this, and then this is where it's going to start going down. Assuming, yeah, you can see that. Okay. So we have powered rail, curved track, powered rail, and then this one runs all the way over to the last, or the first one, I guess, that one, the first one over there. And then turns and goes over there. And then otherwise, the rest of this is just filled in. Possibly not all the way over to that, but starting from here, going over, we have this stuff filled in. And then I can't see exactly how far over here. So then we have that be 2, that it goes up by 2. Okay. And then looks like these then have little cubbies. So we want to fill in these as we go up. Like that. And then this one's going to have all the way over to this edge. And then it goes one lower than this is the height of the path that goes along it. So we can fill in the rest of this. Going all the way over. We're running out of blocks soon. I should go grab some more. So that's filled in there. I guess we go one more over. There's going to be powered rail here, which we can actually just put in. Luckily they face the right direction. There's actually only supposed to be 4 of these. So let's take this last one out. Shift over to see what we're looking at. Okay, so we actually wanted this to end here. and we'll come back to figure out what happens here in a second. But so then this one, we don't have any dispensers on us. So for now, we'll just put in dirt blocks. But there's going to be dispensers facing into those. Oops. Oh, here. So dispensers. And then we have hoppers, which I also don't have on me, so I'll just come back to all that later on. And they're connected up to this whole thing. So I guess we should need hoppers next. We can look at some of this. So this actually needs to be a turn track. Good point, Rail. Thank you for reminding me. So it's going to be able to turn and go down that thing. We build that up a little bit. Let's take a peek at... We'll do this other side first, I guess. The actual inbound line. So we want to... We can power all this later. So this is going to start going down from here. So it goes down one. So it keeps on going down until it reaches the back of the thing. So that's there. I don't know what's going to happen with that. And then this is going to need to be flat to here. So powered rail, turny rail, and then this turns and then goes down for a bit. So the number of sloped rails is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, it's gonna go all the way down to the edge. Okay, here we go. It's gonna go all the way down to the other corner. Okay, that's a little easier to figure out. So then here can turn. So then this is gonna continue going down against the wall all the way. Yeah, it's a very tight space. I'm trying to have... I have this one wide little corridor here. And I'm trying to have four lines coming up. So there's 2 up. Let's see. What is that line even? I don't know. So there's two that go up, and then this one also goes up. So there's three lines need to go up there. 2 of them this direction, then 1 of them the other direction. So it's kind of like 2 of them go through here, and they're like right on top of each other. And then this one goes up and then shifts in once there's just enough space to get up there. So here, so this line that we're making right now is going to go against this back wall all the way down to the edge, to the corner. And this is the... I'm pretty sure this is the engine that goes up all the way. So then here, this needs to be also on the same level because this is sloping, and you can't slope and have a turn track in the right spot. So this needs to be like that. We build power rail going all the way up. And it's important to do the bottom one first because we're about to cover this, so we can't really get to it very easily. And this goes here. You gotta run? Alright, well thank you for stopping by, Sky. Appreciate that. Okay, so we have that one in place. Now let's get back up top. So that's this. The next one is built on top of that. We're going to go in this pattern here. So let's get up. So this is where they're being dropped in. So what is the height? Okay, so we're going to take this out. And if we look, there's the 2 above. And so this is elevated by 1, this particular rail here. So this is right here. This dirt is just to help me get up. So we're going to fill it in. So the power rail goes here, copying the same pattern we did. And then it has 1 block here, and then zigs this way, and then goes this way, and then goes back around this corner. And then right here is where we start going down. So let's get a supporting back wall to actually be able to build against. So here is where it starts sloping. So let's build in that weird pattern. So we go like this, here, and then it starts sloping down. So then here we need to build down. It's going to slope down for quite a bit. Not all the way, I don't think. Or maybe it will. Let's try and get down there. So the top line. Okay, so they both sort of go straight down. I'm trying to remember why it was that I ended up... So this is basically straight down, but then there's at some point down the line, I give it one extra little line to keep it further apart. And I think that's just so I can get around. So once it gets past this kind of congested area, then I give it a little bit more space so I can actually walk on this rail. I think that's the only reason I did that. So it doesn't really matter exactly where it happens. But partway down, we're going to give it some extra space. But we're going to wait until we get further down enough beyond all that stuff. So here we'll give it one extra space. And then otherwise, bring it all the way down to the corner. So that stays on the same level. Curve track. Powered rail. So this is the caboose line. So the caboose will come up this rail to connect up to the top. Let's make a day. Next thing we're going to build in is the passenger cart return line. So it's where the passenger carts come in to be able to be requested. We don't have a cactus on us or sand, so I'll have to come back to some of it, but we can work on the majority of it. So what we want to do, this one's a little complicated. Oh, I'm sorry. There are 4 lines that go through that little intersection thing. So there's the engine caboose come in over here, and then over here we have empty carts come in here to be cactused and then turned in and then put into these. And then we also have freight that comes up here. So let's look at which one we have to build in first. So I think we should build in this line here because it's on the bottom. So let's get this figured out. So the height of that block right there is going to be 2 above the floor here. So let's try to work on that. We don't have a lot of blocks, but I think we have enough. So we want to get over into the corner. So 2 above. So for now, I will just build up some of this wall. We can get rid of this. Okay, so this is if I put blocks here, this would be 2 above. So that, I believe, is where the turning track is that we're looking at in that design. And we can't go up quite yet. We have to go up or one more after that. Like that. And it goes up like that. And then let's change our perspective. So we go up 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then here is where it turns. So we have turning tracks, powered rail. And do I have a bunch of levers on me? I have cobblestone and wood. I had a bunch of levers, but I threw them on the ground, I guess. There we go. Bunch of levers. I'm going to start powering stuff in a second. Because we're almost out of powered rail, too. Who knew? Okay. So, then we go up to... so we'll go put a block there. And I'll try and minimize the number of extra blocks I have. So if I don't need to have a block there, I'll take it up. So then 2... Nope. Screwed up. So actually it needs to be here. And then powered rail. And then powered rail. And then one more on top of that. Is the irregular rail. Oop, oop. And then that goes 3 over. And then the third one is actually on top of a hopper that I don't have yet. So for now we'll just do that. Hopper here. And then this following block. So there's the cactus directly next to the thing. No, it's 1 up. So we're screwed up somewhere. Yeah, what did I screw up? So either that's not high enough, or this is not high enough. Rather, that's too high, or this is... So let's see. So let's look at our system again. So here we have I should be able to stand underneath this and face those. Oh, so this should be raised up one more than it is. Okay. Which means that this stuff over here is not quite right. So like that. Powered rail going down. So somehow I miscounted this. So this one should be... So from the floor I have 1, 2, 3, and it's on top of the third one. Okay, so that's telling me that maybe this is in the wrong spot. Interesting. I mean, I can try to make it work either way, but I kind of want to figure out what I did wrong. So is this supposed to be not 3 high? No, it's supposed to be 3 high. And then this line is on top of that. Okay, let's go up top. So I think that should be lower. But then why doesn't this quite line up? Oh. What? Why is this working now? Okay, so we have powered rail, powered rail, powered rail, turning rail. This is on the right spot now. So I don't really understand what I did. Oh, I'll figure that in post, I guess. So now this we can raise up one more block than we have it. Like that. And then this is going to go up one more than it is right now. So we have powered rail, regular rail, regular rail. This one's going to be on top of a hopper. There'll be a hopper right here with this rail on top, and then a cactus, a regular block, sand, and then a cactus on top of that. Okay, now we figured that out. That's amazing. Okay. Then we have the other rail. So we have this rail here. Yeah, crisis averted. So this one is going to be lined up where the turning track is one lower than this turning track. So let's build in some of this back wall. So the turning track is there. So that's going to be here. And it's going to go like that. So then this is going to go down like that. And that's what this one we haven't built in all the way. I think they are actually spaced enough so you can walk down. Yeah, you can walk down this. So let's build this other one just before we forget. So this is going to go okay, a lot late. How's it going, Dad Yogis? So this is the turning track. 1, 2, 3, 4 powered rail before it turns. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 powered rail, and then it's turning here. And it's going to start going that direction. So I just want to get this in place before I forget, and then we have problems. Okay, so that's in place. Great. Now this one, what does this one do? So this, oh no, I'm falling to my death. Up, please. There we go. Zoom up. Is this a big building? Ooh, we're almost there. Okay. So then this one goes until it can't really go anymore, which is actually right at this spot here. So this is the wall, and that's the floor of the thing. So this keeps on going. Going down. And then this is that spot. So let's take a look. So it needs to go... This is the slope track, so it goes one more. And then it starts going that direction by one, and then kind of cuts on the other side of it. So we can not really put any blocks in there. So we might build that part on coming up. but we'll signify that it exists by that. Powered rail. And this. We have one powered rail left. So that's not going to last us too long. But let's get up top. So we're going to have 2 powered rail. So it starts sloping here. But we can't build it there. This top block is going to stay there. And then it's going to continue all the way up. So the block that's above this is going to be flat. That's above this thing is going to be just a flat going over. So powered rail up there. And then that spits out onto the second floor of the main building. But we're out of blocks. Okay, so now let's start powering stuff in the appropriate spots. Over here. My charge 2 battery is low on my... Oh no. Okay, anyway. So here I have one lined up here. They don't have to be in the exact same spots, but I might as well do it. Right? Maybe. Actually, it kind of makes sense not to... Oh, that's right. Whatever. And then this has extra wall we don't need. And here we have this continuing over all the way to there. Power it and power it. Excellent. And then what do we do over here? So this one I powered underneath this just so we can get both. So if we power this, that'll power this top and the bottom. Cool. And then over here, I powered probably underneath. Well, I guess I powered. Well, that's not a really legal spot to put. It's turning night. If your battery, yeah, it actually sends me. You might not. Right, exactly. Yeah, it emails me when my battery's low on this thing. It's kind of funny. Okay, so then here, this spot, is this really not occupied by anything? I guess not. Okay. So here we can power. We power this. No, I was hoping I was going to get everything. So that's powered rail there. We can power this, and now we'll get both. And then here, we can just power this. That should be fine. Over here, I think these are actually far enough apart. Yeah, it won't reach down. I was hoping it was going to, but not going to. So we can do that. And then, I don't remember what's all inside of this, what's going to be inside this wall. We can power this back one here. There we go. And at least in the current version of Minecraft, levers don't interfere with stuff. But who knows what they're changing. All right. So dispensers need to be put in there. Oops. Let's go ahead and work on the next layer down. So we actually need to get some more stone to work on more things. So let's... these things are powered underneath, so I need to build a platform underneath, but I'm low on stone. I guess I can use up what I have left. So let's run over to what will be this ladder. And let's actually, before we go down, let's figure out exactly where this first path will be. So we want to build this thing. Hello. It's what? Dante? Hello? Hello, Dante. That's what you're saying? Welcome, Empty Jam. Okay. So this thing is going to be... I guess we'll build this. So this is what we're going to be counting to. So this is underneath the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 below the floor is what I'm going to start building. And we're going to build this whole thing. So 5 below the floor is where we're going to start building our platform. No, this is a private... This one's actually... it's only for certain content creators that were invited by somebody else, not me. Did I say 5? I think I said 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's think about... what was I counting to? Was I counting a box above? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, okay, we're good. So then this thing is not actually going to be here. All right, thank you for stopping by. But we'll keep it here just so we can walk around. Because this one is going to be there'll be pistons and stuff that come down. And I need to keep in mind this is actually in the wall because I dug out too much. Okay, but this can continue all the way over to there for now. And we need to figure out exactly where everything is positioned. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 from the far wall is where we have the end of our straight through. That makes sense. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the end of our straight through. And then it goes up to, and then this should go up. And if it all worked out, yes, it lines up with the hole that we poked in there. And I guess we don't like this hole there. Okay, so then we have, yeah, we have 2 comes across, a hopper, followed by this, and then I believe a hopper right here. Let's change our point of view. Yeah, 3 in between. 3 in between, and then a hopper. And then 1 more, and then here, and then this is going to go over 2. And then this continues this direction. There'll be a linking path there. And I forget how far over that goes. So we'll go to there for now. I don't have a lot of rail, so we're just building this without the rail and the hoppers and everything. So we're going to put a bunch of torches in just to keep it lit up. And then here, this will continue down. But so for now, I will just do that to remind me that this is going to go down, but we're not going to do that bottom part yet. Let's put in some more torches on our temporary path. Okay, next, let's lay in. I really should get all my redstone, I guess, for this, because some of this stuff is going to be tricky to build, tricky to add in the redstone later on. So we need a bunch of repeaters. Let's get some repeaters. I don't know how many repeaters I have down there. I'm going to go get smooth stone. Because if I don't have many repeaters, I need to make some, but I'll need smooth stone to make that, and I've turned it all into brick. So let's go run back to... where is the most convenient spot to get brick? I don't know if I have very much. I should have a lot of smooth stone back at the other base, maybe. And again, I guess I was building the stuff underneath there in cobble. I just remembered all that. So I might build more of this in cobble, I guess, since I don't have a lot of smooth stone, but I will need some at least for the bricks. So I don't think I have any in there, but let's take the train. So we're gonna go to Basket Station. Wait 30 seconds for our train to show up. Yeah. And a caboose. Yeah, go. So we're going to go to Basket Station, grab some smooth stone so we can make enough repeaters. And then if I have a lot of smooth stone, I'll grab a bunch. Because I would prefer to build on smooth stone as opposed to a bunch of cobblestone. But it's at the end of the world if we have to use cobblestone. Yeah. Railroad crossing. I'm gonna finish my coffee before it got cold. Onto water. Alright, let's combine these. Save us on some space. Get rid of these. And we're there. What is this andesite? What is this? Why do you exist? Seems like these should be or granite. Which one of these different things? This is andesite, right? This should be smooth stone or smooth andesite. Let's go grab some smooth andesite and fix this. And then we can go grab the other stuff. So we probably have some up here. Yes. Do we have any that's already polished? No. Okay. Or maybe. I didn't really look. Now I'm wondering if... No, I think we're fine. I was wondering if those were stairs. But I don't think so. Alright, so now I need to make those stairs. That stair I took out forever ago is still gone. So let's put that in. Do we have quartz stair? Yes. This mall is not getting very much action. But I guess I can't blame them. I think right now most people on Hypermine are excited about the modded Hypermine. I think they're on there doing their thing. Okay, so let's get rid of that and that. And we want to get smooth stone. And actually, activator rail will be nice. Let's grab some of those. Yeah, it's new and shiny, right? Yep. Understandable. I remember when I was on there, all of my thought all the time was completely absorbed with wanting to plant. That was weird. Oh, I was inside the torch, I think. With wanting to figure out the modded stuff. Programming robots, little turtles. Okay, that's good. Let's go back. Unless there's power rail here, which I don't think there is. I think I already grabbed it all. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Well, I will need... Why are you here? I will need dispensers. Although I did already bring string there, but did I bring enough string? I think I brought a whole stack of string. I think we're fine. We want Port Hypermine South Station. It's close enough. That's as close as we're going to get. Boop. And then there should be a cart. That cart should be released before the other cart comes in. Unless by bumping it, I've screwed that up. Okay, no, good. So it goes away, gets out of the way for the new one to come in. And then the engine. And then we go. I like it when this thing works properly. That's great. Okay. That was a creeper. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't really anticipate him shooting me off. Oh, and I have no arrows. Okay, I'll go back. So we're gonna take the scenic route. In fact, let's make a day and let's take the actual road. I don't have any arrows. Okay. So the road is over here. Goes nicely around this. I don't think this road is taken very often. It is, I made this nice bridge forever ago. Trying to sprint, it's not working. Have I redone this, I might consider, instead of making this pattern repeated, I might do more of the sort of randomness that I did in some of the other ones. But So here's a railroad crossing. There's no current trains coming by, so these are lower down. And you can walk through. Pretty cool. And then this goes up to that house. Nice little entrance thing there. And this currently is open. The intent was that there was going to be like a bridge going over this when I was first planning it, but then this town showed up. So then that kind of changed. And then this one, work in progress. Oh, I see. There's gates. Cool. Good choice. But anyway, so let's run over. And then this path continues this way. And also, so in case people didn't see the post on Patreon, the Untold Stories 4 series is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays will be on YouTube. It's a change from the Tuesdays and Fridays from Untold Stories 3. So just I mean, you'll get it earlier, so it's not really. If you had your whole schedule planned around watching it on Fridays, you still can. So this is the long run, but we'll get there. Eventually, we'll be able to use a train to get here. Okay. So what were we working on? Oh, we were working on the thing underneath, the bottom path. But while we're here, let's do the activator rail. Boop. Okay, done. Is there still a chest up here? No. All right. Let's go get repeaters. Do I have feather falling boots on? Yes. So we're going to want some repeaters. We only have 5. Yeah, good. So I'm glad I went to go get more. We're going to need sticks. Let's make a bunch of repeaters. So we want to pick back up that like that, and then make a bunch of these. We're going to need quite a few. Should have done this a little differently. Oh well. Okay. And then we want some more redstone. Repeaters. Boom. Okay, so we have 30. That's not a lot, but it's at least a start. We'll keep some of the redstone on us. I wonder if we need more than a stack. We'll go like this for now. And I'll keep the dirt as building blocks. Okay, let's go back up top. Oh, hoppers. I could put in hoppers. I'll come back to that. We'll start in the platform instead. Ooh, before I just thought of something. There's also one sticky piston that's kind of on its own. That's part of this whole thing. So let's take that. And what is involved with that? So we will need a block of redstone. We're also going to need some more of these torches. So let's... Oh, we kept the redstone. That's good. Okay. We don't need these. So go up there and build that platform. Or like this whole snaking of lots and lots of redstone. That is the launching mechanism. Thank you for the toffee raid. Oh my goodness, so premature. I'm assuming it's toffee raid. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you for the toffee raid. Welcome toffee, welcome resident, or a resident virus. There we go. Welcome tactical platypus. It's pretty cool. I don't make sure I don't miss anybody. And for your viewing pleasure, let's see what happens when I'm rated. Cake for everybody. Thank you very much for the raid, Toffee. Appreciate that. We're working today. Thank you for the follow. Let's say Corbs. Kraz Corbs. Thank you for the follow, Tactical Platypus. We're on the Hypermine server. The vanilla Hypermine server. Welcome, Nightwing. That reminds me of it's Darkwing Duck, but I guess Nightwing is not quite the same. Okay. So what we're building. So I have picture-in-picture right now. I had picture-in-picture. I have picture-in-picture. There we go. And so this is what I'm building. This is the train station stuff on this server. And so I'm building this creative world, and then I'm building a the survival version of that in this particular spot. I have a couple other ones are also already. So what were you up to today? Toffee, were you playing on the Hypermine modded server again? I hear it's pretty popular. So we're just sort of copying this design. Yeah. Usually when you're on, I was actually just talking about it, how basically everybody that plays on the vanilla server is probably all just really absorbed right now and doing all the modded stuff. I'm on PC. So it's here, and then it goes over 2 more. And then it turns, it looks like it goes 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll come back to that in a second. There is then, let's get the different blocks ready. So we have a repeater on a full delay. So we pop over here. We could check the, thank you for the follow, Nightwing. How are we doing on our goal? Oh, we made our goal, yes. Cool. So then we have the redstone snaking around there. Goes 1 here. Oh god. Yeah, when you're holding down on shift. When you're holding down on shift on a repeater, it doesn't work. Forgot. So we'll go. I mean, I'm not gonna die, but it's inconvenient to fall. Oh my goodness! I just noticed the time. I'll build a little bit more of this, and then we actually have to end up the stream. Unfortunately, time flies when you're building redstone. Time flies when you're building redstone, and it's going well. When it's not going well, sometimes it takes forever. All right, so let's be careful. So what we want to do is we want to build a block there and here, and there's redstone and here, redstone on top of that, redstone to the side of this, here, and then there's also going to be redstone on top of that, and then just so we can get over to it, there is a repeater on a full delay pointing into that. And then this block is actually going to be the start of a whole series of blocks that goes all the way over this whole thing here. So it's sort of alternating torches and stuff. Yes, yeah. So it's a train station. Yeah, it's on the server. I have a whole smart rail thing. If you're interested in seeing different parts of it on my YouTube channel, I have a whole series. But so basically, there's an engine that it stores where you actually want to go. So you hit a button. That says you want to go to some other rail station. Engine shows up, it's a chest minecart, which has certain tokens inside of it, which tells the intersections you go through that you want to turn left or right or whatever. And then you're in a passenger cart, and then you might have some other carts with other friends or freight or whatever. And then at the end there's a caboose, which tells the intersections that this is the end of your train. So it takes you all the way through to your destination. It's a very complicated but cool thing. Oh yes, and that is the playlist, one of my new commands. So if you want to watch for this particular map or series, that is the playlist for that. All right, so what we want to do is we want to build in. I guess I'm not going to build in this whole path right now. Well, thank you. Awesome. Thank you for the follow, Maddie. Maddie Boy Junior 1. Junior 1. So this path goes across the top here. Let's see if I can reach all that from here. Well, I can. Which thing? Oh, it's actually this. Okay. So this is going to go across here, although I don't know if I can really... Oh, no, I can target the top. How convenient. So we'll see how far over it has to go. It's going to be alternating redstone torch and regular torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 redstone torches. So let's get them in our bar. And then we'll have to end up the stream after that. But we can put this in at least. So we start with redstone torch, regular torch. So 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No more. 6. And then we have these guys going there. And then that's kind of overkill for the light, but that's what. And then we have levers going all the way. What's the depth of this? So with one in between, levers going all the way across. So they are here. So levers going all the way across this. And this powers the rail, the powered rail that's on the surface, as well as this intersection thing here. So I think that's as far over as we have to go, probably. Let's double check. So this one I go all the way over to it. Why not? Sure. I don't think I have to, but. And then these get flipped on. Like so. And then that is for, we can run over there real quick. Let's make sure that they're all looking right. And actually, potentially I don't want all those flipped. No, so I actually want to unflip all the ones that are lined up with the redstone torches. Because we actually want them all to leave, not automatically stay. So let's go back. So all of these are flipped back, or taken out, but we'll just flip them. Hello, YOLO King. Welcome. There we go. So now I think that those are set up right. Also, welcome, Lock Me Long, or Lon. I'm confused by your name, but welcome. Okay, so now, nope, I screwed up. So it's actually supposed to be the ones that are, that's interesting. I thought I flipped, the other ones I guess have to be flipped. Huh. That's interesting. So then that tells me that I actually have something else in the wrong spot. So I'll have to come back and fix this. Because that means that and these actually are powered right now, so that should be that the powered rails, the powered rails should be powered at the moment, which tells me that these are all in the wrong spot. Yes. So these all need to be shifted somehow. So either this is in the wrong spot or the stuff down below is in the wrong spot. So I'll have to fix one of the two. Luckily I noticed that now. But I will have to end up the stream today. Or for today. Thank you everybody for stopping by.